So in this video we are going to discuss mastering ratio and proportions for IGCSE grade 7 mathematics. So in this part we are going to discuss what we will learn today. So we are going to learn understanding ratio, what is ratio, definition and their notations, then simplifying ratios like SCF and methods, equivalent ratio like scaling up and downs, then dividing quantities like three-step sharing methods, mastering proportions, so what is a proportion, how can we equate, and solving missing value for cross multiplication. Solve IGCSE exam question styles in this part. Okay, so first thing first, what is a ratio? A ratio is compare the quantity of the same type to show how much larger one quantity is than to another one. Key rule to remember: order matter. Ratio of the red to blue is not same as blue to red. If their order is changed, ratio will be also changed. Notations like A to B. Notation A to B written as A by B. If there is a written A to B, we can write A by B. If that is a C to D, we can write C by D. Okay. So that is a 3 red ball and 5 blue ball. So we can write 3 to 5. So that is a to 3 to 5 or 3 ratio 5 we can write. Real life equation where we use the ratio part, like recipe and cooking, like 2 parts of flour and 1 cup of sugar. Map scaling, we can say 1 centimeter on map, that is a 50 kilometer. Speed and rate, like we travel 60 kilometer in 1 hour, so we can write 60 ratio 1. And sharing money, like 20 shares and 30 shares, we can write 20 ratio 30. So in this way we are writing as ratio. So how can we next topic is how can you simplify the ratio? So find the SCF of the both the ratios and divide by the SCF. Divide both part by the ratio of SCF. Okay, and write in the simplest form. So ensure no further ratio number of the exist. Okay. So suppose here is 18 ratio 24, so we can write it 18 by 24. So which number divide both the number? What is the highest number? Highest number that can divide. So 6 can divide both the number. So we can write 6 3 ja, 6 4 ja. So that is 3 ratio 4. This is the simplest form. Okay. When you divide, and you have to divide numerator and denominator both by the same number. If their number is different, also wrong. If you are only dividing numerator not denominator, then that is also wrong. And if you are dividing only in denominator, so that is also wrong. Okay. Practice time. Your term, what is it? 12 ratio 18, how can you write? So just take the screenshot of this page and solve the questions and send me in the comment section. I will check it out and correct in your comment section. Also we have a WhatsApp number in the description. Just go there and just ping me out and send your answer on the WhatsApp. I will surely reply on that one. Okay, so just go ahead. Like 2 ratio 18, we can write 2 by 18, and this is divided by 6, and this is also divided by 6. We can write 6 2 ja, 6 3 ja. So it is a 2 ratio 3. This one, how can we write? 20 ratio 35. Which can number divide both the number? So 5 that can divide. So 20 by 35, it is divided by 5 here, and this is also 5. So we can write 5 4 ja, 5 7 ja. And this part 46 and 42 and 46, 7 can divide both the number. Okay, so 46 divided by 7 and 56 divided by 7. Okay, again it will be divide not a prime number, so 2 can divide both the number. 2 3 ja, 2 4 ja. So this is now a prime number, so it is a 3 ratio 4 we can write. In 2 step also we can divide. Okay. Equivalent ratio, if their ratio is multiplied by the same number, like we have a scale 1 ratio 2, 2 ratio 4, 3 ratio 6. So if you multiply by name number, suppose 1 ratio 2. So if you multiply here by 2 and here by 2, we will get this number. and here if you multiply by 3 and here is multiply by 3, so we will get this ratio. Okay, so these are all in the same ratio because they are equal, their division are equal, 2 by 4 and this is a 3 by 6 because their value will be 0.5, each has the same value, that's why they are equal. They are called equivalent ratios. Building ratios table, how can you write? Like we have a orange juice cup and water cup, so 3 part of orange and 5 part of water. So if you multiply by 2 here, we will get 6 by 10, or multiply by 3 we will get 9 by 15, and then multiply by 4 we will get 12 by 20. In this way we can get the equivalent ratios. Okay, so top row and bottom row are always multiplied by exact same scalar value, otherwise it will be wrong. Dividing quantity in the ratio, how will you divide the quantity in the ratio part? Ratio part to total part. First add the ratio part into total part and divide total by divide total amount by the total parts. Find one part, and then one part value is each one part value is multiplied by each ratio term. Suppose here is a ratio 3 to 5, so what is the total? 3 plus 5, that is we have 8. So first we need to one part. What is one part? One part is 80 divided by 8, that is 10. So we have to find first part. So first part is how much? That is 3. So part 1 is how much? 3 into 10, that is 30. And part 2 we have, that is the second part is 5, so 5 into 10, that is 30. We can calculate. And what is total? That is 50. So 50 plus 30, that is 80. In this way we can divide. Step by step, 120 is saved between the Ali and Sarah in 2:3. So first we need to find the total of the ratio. Total ratio part. Total part, that is 2 plus 3, 5. So what is first part? One part. One part is how much? That is 120 by 5. That will be 24. So part 1, first part we will get, that is 2 into 24, that is 48. And part 2, that is 3. So 3 is multiply by part 1, that is 24. It is 72. So in this way we can calculate both the part, 48 and 72. What is the proportion? Two ratios are in the same proportion when they represent the exact same relationship or equal number. Proportions like A ratio B equal to C ratio D. So they are called in the same proportion. If their fraction is not equal, so they are not in the same proportion. So proportional is 2 by 3 and 4 by 6, both have 0.66 their value, so they are proportion. If you change their sequence, so that will be also not in the same proportion. Direct proportion is one quantity increase, so other quantity also increase. Like if the number of book is 4 book has 12, so 7 book has. If there are less books, so less rupees, more books, more cost. So this is the direct proportion. So how can we write 4:12 equal to 7:x? We don't know, so we can consider as x. So we can write 4/12 equal to, this is a 7 by x, and we will go to cross multiply here, that is 4x, and here 7 into 12 into 7. So if you go to multiply, we can divide 12 into 7 by 4. So 4 3 and 3 into 7, 21. So first part it is a 21. So 7 books has $21 price. If 3:5 12:x, how can you find the missing number? So we can divide 3 by 5, and that is 12 by x. So again we are going to multiply how much? This one and this one. So we can write like 3x equal to 5 into 12, and that is x equal to 5 into 12 by 3. So 3 4 ja, 4 into 5, that is 20. So missing value will be here what? It will be 20. I hope that's correct one and you understood. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. IGCSE exam style word problems, how it came in the exams, like paint uses blue and yellow, paint ratio 4:7, 28 liter of yellow paint is used. Calculate the total volume of the paint mixed. So yellow part is 7 and it's 28, so find the one part is 27, that is 4 liter. So 11 part we have 4 into 11, that is 44, or we can say blue is 16, so it is a 16 plus, that is also 44. So we can find like that one. Also 4:7 equal to, we can write x ratio 28. So we can write 4 by 7 equal to x by 28. We can multiply like this. So it is a 7x equal to 4 into 28. So that is x equal to 4 into 28 and 7 4 ja. So it is 4 4 ja 16. So first part, that is a blue one, 16. So what is the total volume? 16 plus 28, that will be 44 liter. I hope you understood these questions. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. And what are the common mistakes you should avoid? Mistake 1, reversing the ratio. If you reverse the ratio like Ellie to Sarah to Ellie, it will be always wrong. So correct method is match the name to value in the exact sequence given. Mistake 2, divide only one side. If you divide by one side only, that will be also wrong. 12:18, so 2:18. Only you are dividing in numerator, non denominator, so that is also wrong. So divide both term by the same SCF, 6. So 2:3. Mistake 3, wrong quantity as a total. Divide as single share value by a total ratio part. So correct method, check if given number is a grand total or just one part. Okay. Challenge zone, you have to just find the numbers. So first thing first, you check the unit here. If the unit is the same, then you can simplify it, otherwise that will be wrong. So convert the kg into gram. So we can write 500 gram into 2 kg, we can write 2000. So it is 2000 gram. So we can write 5000 upon 2000. So 20 and 20 cancel, 5 4 ja. So it will be 1 by 4. Divide 3:4 of 180. Okay. So first we need to add total part. That is 2 plus 3 plus 4. That is 9. So one part is what? One part is a 180 by 9. That is 20. One part is a 20, so find the first part. First part is a 2. First part is a 2, so 2 into 20, that is 40. Second part, that is a 3 into 20, 60. And third part, we can say 4 into 20, that is 80. I hope you understood these questions. And this one, 2:3 and 4:5, we have to find A:3. First we have to equate the B part here. Okay, so A:B is 2:3 and B:3 is 4:5. So first we need to multiply here. Okay, so what we do, this is the first multiplies, it is a 6 or something like that, and this is what 20. So what we can do, we have to equate b part. So here we will multiply 4 and here by 3, both the part. So we can write 8 into 12, and this will be 3 into 4, 12, and this will be 15. So this is the 12 part. So a equal to 8 and c equal to 15. So a ratio c equal to 8 ratio 15. So here we can also write a ratio c equal to 8 ratio 15. This is the correct answer. If you have any doubt, you can just ask me, okay, in the comment center. Exam strategy questions, like first read the question, then identify the total and first part, then set up bar and ratio equation, then solve the equation and verify the sum. I hope you can just clear it out, otherwise you can ask me. And then simplifying the ratio, 15 ratio 20, 5 question for the practice mini assessment. Second question, divide 90 into ratio 4 ratio 5, and $4 ratio 7, 20 ratio x. What is the value? 4 pen cost this one, find the cost of 8 pen. So hope you can calculate that, and their answer is here. Just take the screenshot of question and answer and match with them. If you have any doubt, so you can ask in the comment section. I will reply in the comment section, okay. So what we have learned in this part, we have learned ratio, then simplifying the ratio, equivalent ratio, then we have a share part, proportion part, and solving the equation and missing number. So final reflection selects, can you solve ratio sharing problem in your head using the bar model mental pictures without writing in any formula? And this is all about our chapters. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment center, and if you like the video, please subscribe and follow my channel. Thank you so much guys, have a great day, enjoy your study, okay.